Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back everybody. This is Janos with Trading Spies. Today on the account we had an excellent day. I think one of the best for the whole year, but it was extremely difficult to trade. In the morning till almost noon, it was just very difficult to trade. The afternoon it just became a craziness. So it is what it is. We took an advantage of it, even if it was difficult. We made it happen as we always do. So let me just pull up the little charts for you guys. So this is actually over here. Let me switch this one. So for today, I traded on both of the accounts. I traded on the ES and I traded on the option account. On the option account, only one. It was a very nice trade. We're gonna break it down. So as we see today, again, these numbers, I don't think it's correct. I just didn't have the time to look into it, but I don't think it's a 62 trade. Either way, let's go with that. 62 total trades. This percentage was a little bit worse than yesterday. 39 winners, 19 losers. We traded 214 contracts. It has two very long trade. Both of these trades was overnight, so that's why it's so long. As we know, ES at night is very slow moving, so I had to stay in the trade. Even I didn't want to, I had to stay in it. As we can see, again, very little drawdown on the account, and this exactly shows how choppy was the day. Winner loser, winner loser, winner loser, back and forth. Overall, this is what we have to keep it, and it's very important to keep the losers small, right? As we can see on the PNL, right, even I had losers, right? Very little drawdown on the account. This one, again, like yesterday, a few back-to-back losers, which catch me off guard. But again, we regain, and then we will just keep heading up. So today was a very nice day for the account. Let me take this one in. Let me bring the actual trades. As we can see, you know, the contracts, the amount is blacked out, so you guys not gonna show. Everything is closed right now and nothing open. And these are the two overnight trades. Actually, it's 3 overnight trades. It had also a few trades pre-market, and then the rest of it's on the day. As we can see, today is a very short trades. We're gonna get into the chart, but it was just a shit show for today. And here is the second page. As we can see, again, a few very short trades, and I don't think, yeah, actually over here a few went over 10 minutes. And on the option account today, only one trade on the option. I traded Tesla. I catched a very nice breakdown, over 50%. Beautiful trades, picture perfect. We're gonna get into it again. I'm gonna break it down. Tesla is extremely weak. The morning, the market was weak. Even we gapped up, even we were in a high percentage considered for the yesterday closing, but overall the market was trending down. So that's what is important for us to recognize the direction, what we want to trade, and where the market heading is. Not just we gapped up, the market's green and automatically everything is gonna go up. No, that's not the case. So I'm gonna get back to this one. As we can see, Yesterday we closed, the blue line is the high of the day yesterday, and from there we just went. And really what happened is we closed the gap somewhere midday. We closed the gap, and then from there it just off we go. It's really in this part of the day, it's whatever you guys trading, very few opportunities give as a reasonable trade to enter into a parabolic movement, right? My few entries was here and there. As I recall, definitely one. This was one technical setup, right? Another one pullback, very nice. This over here, I entered the second, well, after the green candle to the bounce, but this section over here, it was very hard. We traded sideways, we went up, we come down, we traded up 2 candles, we came back down, and this is a very tight range, as we can see it, and it's very hard to predict when is the actual breakout or a breakdown will happen, right? We test our level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times before the actual breakout happened. We broke out, we touched our level. What happened? The very next candle almost come back down. So it was very difficult. Over here, I traded to the short side because this one was very top heavy, and I had to add it a few times before these 2 candle breakdown, actually 3 candle breakdown. It was an excellent trade for the end of the day, and the very end of it I left it. But let's go back to the morning, why it was so difficult to trade. Besides a low volume, again, we can see it wicks on top, wicks on bottom, and also what is important to see, the size of the candles, right? Yes, we're trending down, but we have huge candles. Let's say this particular candle, 88, 14, 30 cents candle, 30 cents candle, 30 cents candle. The next one, breakout, right? Breakout, literally 39 to 41, 2 cents breakout. Next breakout, 41 to 44. And the next breakout from there, 44 to 47. So it's 2-3 cents breakout. And once the breakout happened, we come back all the way to the beginning. It's very hard, same as to the other way, right? This breakdown, 77 to 72, 5 cents, and then recovering the whole range. So that's why it was very difficult to trade. Nevertheless, my lines, again, interacting perfectly, right? Throughout the whole day. This is what we like to see, right? Tapped out, breakdown, came down for my next line, up to the next one, and then we continue. So again, this is the important part for you guys. Recognize which direction we want to use the lines, right? Obviously, if we're trending down, let me take this one off. Obviously, if we're trending down, we not try to catch the bottom part to go to the long side, right? We can, because it has the range, but that's not the way we're doing it. The way we do as a pullback, right? As we pull back to our lines in a downtrend, that's where we can relatively safely enter into the trade, because we can place our stop losses very, very tight. So we're not losing money if the trades turn against us. Even if it turns against us, we just out of the market, right? We wait for the next setup. As we can see, tens of setups forming during the day, right? Once we came down to the bottom, somewhat this was a writing on the wall. It's gonna come back. For me, my guessing, really, first, as you guys can see it over here, we started to make higher lows. We still didn't break out because that was a very, very tight level, but we started to break our lows, right? So meaning, what I mean is we created highs. So we had the stops. We started to buy back earlier. This trend line obviously is up. This was the bottom, and from here we start to trend. Over here, couple of them, again, we can see single candles, 40-50 cents range, right? Which is huge, and it's unpredictable. And the way I trade short time, and when bursts like this happening, I gotta take my losses. It doesn't matter what it is, I gotta take my losses, because it's, even if we're coming down or we're going up, these, as we can see, covering the range, so we exit out of it, right? And from here, it was just the runaway train. But again, we still try to enter where it's reasonable, right? In this case, the market was running away, so it doesn't matter where you enter in this part. Even if you enter in the red candle, red to green, it's barely any two red candles right back to back. Red goes, red goes, red goes, one pullback goes. So this part was very, very easy. I don't say easy, but this one, basically you couldn't lose, right? Doesn't matter where you entered, the market was just going up. And let's see where we're going. We're going sideways, so at this point is not much happening. We're very, very close to the all-time highs, right? A few points away. So this is just on a bigger time frame, a consolidation, what we have to see, right? We got back. This was also an indication on an uptrend, right? Pullback happening to the same technical level, right? We pull back, the trend line give us the support, yesterday high give us the support. That's why we started to get very, very choppy over here. And then we see from here which direction go. Over here it was obvious, very, very straight, going up. So let's remove this. Let's go back to the 1 minute, and let me go to the Tesla chart. My entry for the Tesla, let me bring this over here, 1053. Let me find the level. $10.53. It was this candle. What I was thinking is one extra candle tricked me, because of the pivot, the wick, right? The wick, it came back all the way to the candle. but it was barely any drawdown. So I thought this candle, as it went up, this is where we're gonna stop by the wick and start to go down. Obviously it needed a little more time, but exactly this is what I was thinking, because what we can see is we are stair stepping down, right? Flush down, we're coming up. Flush down, we're coming up. Flush down, we're coming up. And where did we stop all the time when we're coming up? By the wicks, right? So I cashed a very nice trade, exited 11 in the big push towards the end of the candle, right? Enter here, a little bit of drawdown, not a lot. The stop, where we have the stop, right? Next pivot level. If we break this level, the trade is invalidated. Is no reason to hold it. We have to wait for the next setup, right? And if this goes up all the way, then we can see what's gonna happen. If we're breaking down again and creating a low, or we creating, let's just see these two level, right, between here. So we anticipating the breakdown, right, as we pulled back up, a little bit of pullback, not a straight breakdown. In this case would have worked out perfectly, the straight breakdown, but we always try to get a little bit of discount, right? We're waiting for the pullback. And what we can see, it's over here, if we pull back, then we can consider it's gonna go higher, right? But again, we're not gonna enter into the straight breakout. We wait for a pullback, creating a higher low towards this point, and then we enter, right? We can trim where the pivot is, and we can let a runner go, right? Like this situation over here, right? We went down, we started to head up over there, we created a higher low, and then we continue, right? We break the pivot, we can trim a little bit of here, and then we go to our next level. Because these over here, right, if we enter in the right time, as we created a higher low, it's 2 points. These give us about 10%. Easy 10%, 10-15%, and that is gotta be enough. If it's not, then you gotta hold it longer and wait and see. I can't, so I'm always in it for a short term, try to make my in and out very quickly. So one more time for the Tesla trade, as we can see, entered 53, exited 11, and this one is it's already uploaded into my platform where I'm tracking the trades. That's why I'm not uploading these trades, because I don't think these numbers are correct in a level as individual trades, as I break it down yesterday for you guys. So I don't want to put all these number trades with a nice, so great winning percentage, right? Because my option trades, the actual trades, are very good, and in reality these numbers is much higher too, because the 62 trades is not 62. I think it's somewhere in the mid 30s, but anyway, I gonna look into that, because if we can see it, yesterday I uploaded in here all my trades, but if we go back, actually this is just a picture, so let me open up the actual one. Okay, so this is the actual, not just a screenshot. So if we go in here for this year, I'm not counting yesterday because yesterday I uploaded the other one. You see, my winning percentage is 87% throughout 2 weeks, which is very, very nice. And as we can see, the trades are right there. So anyway, I gonna finish here. Tomorrow we're gonna put a new episode. If you guys like these breakdowns, please hit the like and subscribe button, and see you guys tomorrow.